Oh,
I know you're
him.
lying.
Oh,
Okay.
whoops! I hit the wrong thing. Hello. Hold on, I got
Let's
the.
go.
Hold on. Makes sense. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing? Woo!
Hello. Good evening.
Everybody, thank you so much for being here. AMF Sensei is up in the house. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? We're going to have an awesome show for you tonight. Everybody, welcome to, if you can catch the stinger, we have a name. We have a name for this damn show right now. It's called Reality Bites. That's right. It's called Reality Bites.
Oh, yeah.
Joining me tonight is the better half of the show, the salacious, the goddess of laughter, the mother of dragons, the Rebel Latour, everybody. And joining us, that's right, joining us also, oh, Dingo, oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, we're gonna have to have a little bit of a dance party right now. Dingo ate my baby, just gave up some subs. Oh my gosh, thank you, Dingo. We didn't even get to who is here tonight. Everybody, please welcome in joining us tonight, my man, my brother from another mother, the creator and founder of Squad Connect that you can see right there on the left side of your screen. Everybody, please welcome Graybeard to the show.
What's happening?
Thank you.
Oh, Dingo, you are too generous. I did not expect that. Okay, real quick, we're going to get things started. I have something that we all need to talk about, something that I thought was important for us to talk about, especially on this show.
Very.
You know, there's no shortage of drama up in this little Population 1 game that we have. There is no shortage of it. If you would like to weigh in on the chat, if you would like to ask questions of our guest Graybeard here, please do so in the chat. We appreciate you being here. We love you being here. And right now, I'm going to turn it over for this special segment that I pre-recorded just for what I was talking about right now. So everybody, please follow along. Hello, my fellow friends, frenemies, and fellow Pop 1 fanatics. I'm speaking to you today from my little hacker den of delight to address something very important to myself personally and many in our community. As some may know, I am a former investigative journalist, and I may have been in a documentary or two, but I have taken those skills to do my due diligence to get accurate information from those involved, and I have also reached out to big boxes, PR people, their back channels even, for any updates on a formal or informal statement about this matter. Now, what the hell am I talking about, and why does this matter to you? Let me explain. While some may see this as petty drama and just a little bit of the latest spill of trivial gamer tea, I'm fully aware of it and I can appreciate it. I appreciate all you hardcore ballers out there that are trying to keep your eyes from rolling out of your headsets, but please hear me out. I believe we have to look at the bigger picture, which many of you who are the devout and the faithful have publicly decried, and many of you that are watching right now. I am speaking about the recent Pop 1 mod server scandal that led to some well-known people in our pop community to being banned in every comp league server. I spoke with whistleblower Jack GPT and TW's Cannon, who shared their experience within that Pop 1 mod server with me. First and foremost, I have to commend Jack and Cannon for making the right choice. They could have easily passed the buck on to someone else. They also shared that information with Chaotic, the leader of Population 1's oldest existing comp server, ARC. But that is not all of the story, my friends. It's not a tidy ending. And I want to share that with you here. The Discord in question is using mods that are available for sale on another Discord server. Yes, that's right. On another Discord server. The mods make everything from the AK to the AWP an automatic weapon with unlimited ammo, no spread, or recoil action. Basically, an AWP can be just like an SMG. The map becomes a radar revealing player locations on the map. Their name tags and locations are readable through the walls and buildings. Chaotic promptly got all the other league leaders together. It is important to note that Chaotic said it was unfortunate that the server member list was leaked. He and other leaders did not want to see this happen. According to Chaotic, not everyone in that server was guilty. Everyone was banned from the current ARC season and all other leagues because, quote, there was not enough time to do a full investigation and we couldn't afford to have those hacks being used. Some innocent people, such as Jack and Cannon, were wrongfully labeled as cheaters due to the leak. Saying this, I admire Jack, Cannon, and Chaotic's initiative to make this happen, and the united front of all Population 1 comp league leaders. A new player, as we know, can easily be disenfranchised by this game already, and the widespread use of mods will only make it worse. This game has built a community in a short amount of time across the globe, broke down the barriers between age, race, creed, and culture. It's bridged the gap between differing lifestyles, differing socio-economic backgrounds. It's a social space for those limited by physical disabilities or geographical regions. This is the beauty not just of this game, but of VR. We are all just raw personality, and what we choose to do with that and how we treat each other matters. Unless you are a bag of and your name is Chuck, and you think you can continuously live in your mom's basement and be a toxic ass, I implore everyone to take this into consideration. Now, back to our regular scheduled programming. Hey everybody, thank you for watching that, and thank you for the compliment. Thank you so much. I'm glad a lot of people feel that way. And I just want to say real quick, to be fair, there are a lot of things that the big box devs are doing. I know that they are spread thin. I'm not going to hold it against them that they were not able to get back to me within 2 days. I just wanted to let you know that I did reach out to them to get some kind of update from them about what they thought about this. I know they care about the game. I know they care about the community.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get that said and out there. What is up, Trunks? Okay, now.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's talk about our guest here. Oh, yes. We've all been in random hell, my friends. We've all played with those people that are just like, all of a sudden you die because you're ready to take on the world in this game. And then you realize that you're playing with someone that does not know how to do the revive. They skipped to learn how to do the revive. They cannot res you, or they're too busy collecting guns with their little friend Bobby that they got on a party call, so they're not even listening to you. Or you could be the person, you could be the person also that is in a clan, and all of your clan members already have who they want to play with, and you're just Joe Bag of Donuts that joined, and they don't have time for you. You know what I'm saying? So you are stuck with randos.
No way.
Now, our guest here today, Graybeard, has solved that with Squad Connect. Let's welcome Graybeard back to the show. Graybeard, talking about great things that are for the community, my friend. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate what you did. Tell everybody what Squad Connect is about.
Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate you having me tonight. So, I mean, essentially, I started playing the game back in January and got hooked like right off the bat. I mean, it was just so much fun. But I was playing with randoms, and at first it's not too bad. But if you want to get better, you've got to play with better people, right?
Yep.
People that communicate,
Oh, yeah.
people that have a mic, people that understand how to call out, that can revive you, that don't take off mid game, whatever. So,
Right.
So I created this Discord because I was in a bunch of different Discords, clan Discords, comp Discords, and a lot of them have a channel for squatting up, but they don't have the player base to do it 24 hours a day, right? So I thought, well, why don't we have just a server that can host everybody, that's non-clan affiliated, that non-clan members, clan members, whoever, everybody can come in and find a partner. There are certainly people out there that have somebody or have a group, but I love squatting up with random people that I know.
No doubt.
I get to
No
know
doubt.
all of these people,
Right.
and they're all good people. We have no toxicity, no nonsense, no BS, no drama. You post when you need a squad, and somebody says, "Hey, let's go," and
Did you hear that, people?
you're good to go.
No BS. Oh my gosh, how often is that a rare thing? Okay, sorry. Just had to bring that up.
No worries. So that was really it. I thought there's got to be a better way. You can certainly be in a clan, but let's say you want to play at 2:00 in the afternoon and everybody else is working in your clan. How are you going to find somebody? Well,
Or
here,
if you're
you've got
Road
people
Warrior
all
who's
around the
playing at
world.
3:00 in the a.m. Road Warrior, I know you're probably not watching this, but I'm calling you out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. But it's true.
I love it because I don't like getting online to go play unless I already have a squad set up. 95% of the time I get online, I already have people I'm ready to go with, because
Yep.
it's so frustrating to, get on and go, okay, well, let's find a third, or, let me roll the dice and see who's on my friends list ready to go. And I love Squad Connect. I've used it multiple times. Hey guys, who's ready to go? And usually within, a minute or two, there's multiple people that are like, okay, Rebel, get in the lobby. And it's amazing. So
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
how long
Agreed.
has it been going? What, like 2 months,
It's
maybe?
yeah, it's only been a couple months. Yeah.
Yeah. And you
Yeah,
already have over
it's been
200
great.
people in it, which is
That's
that's
Yeah.
impressive.
amazing.
It's
So,
impressive.
yeah.
Yep. I mean,
I
I've
mean,
got some really good friends. I mean, obviously, you guys are friends of mine, and I've met a lot of
I don't
people
know
in
you.
different clans. Fighter drywall.
He's sleepy.
I've got friends in all kinds of different clans that I squad up with, and a bunch of streamers that I've become friends with, and that I watch, on a literally daily basis, several hours a day,
Mhm.
that have come in, and it's a great community overall. The population one community, so it
Yeah, but
fits. It makes sense.
you feel that need, like, and I've seen it, and I've seen people who, I've never even heard of that get in there, and now I see them running consistently with better and better players, and I've seen how their gameplay has changed. And so that, to me, that speaks volumes. And
Yep.
what I love is that you have good players who are in there who don't mind squatting up with newer players too. They're like, okay, here, and teach them little bits and pieces. So,
Yeah, and I think that's
I
really
think that
cool. And not to butt in here, but when I initially wanted to have you on the show, Rebel, I also was
mhm.
thinking about you because what you do with Scrims Club is you put people, new people that may not do comp, or new people that might not have a comp squad together, and they play with all levels of people. And then with what you're doing is you're putting people together that might not be at that step to do comp yet. You are fulfilling a need there. It's kind of like you are step one, and what she's doing is step two. And by the way, for everybody that is watching on the stream, I have just put up, that is a permanent Discord link to the Squad Connect server for you to check out. Now, I wanted to ask
Yeah.
you, based off of what Rebel was saying, what have you seen as far as she was talking about? You get new players in, they don't really know anybody. And even some of the higher level caliber people that you have playing will squad up with these people. What kind of an evolve have you seen these players evolve over just the time that you've had the server together? What is it that you're
Oh yeah,
seeing?
100%. Yeah, even myself. I mean, if you squat up with the exact same people time and time again, you'll get pretty good with your squad, but you may not necessarily become a well-rounded player, right?
Right,
Like
right.
you might be the guy that sits back with an op because your other teammates don't use the op, right? And you get really good with the op. That's great, but you're not a well-rounded person. What if you drop down and you never find an op,
Right,
right?
right.
And so squatting up with different people, I feel anyway, for myself, I get different sides of the game. I get the close-up game, I get the mid game, I get the long game,
Mm-hmm.
just based on who I'm squatting up with. And if you're with somebody that's super sweaty, which I do squat up with a lot of those guys that are much
Yep.
much better than I am, but I've learned to move substantially faster in the past couple months. I mean, you
Oh
got to
yeah.
keep up with it, right? So
Yeah,
so I've
absolutely.
learned to move much faster, and then if I squat up with people that aren't as good as I am, then I've got to help carry that team, and I get better with the 1v2s or 1v3s. Still
Mm-hmm.
working on it, obviously. I'm very new, but I've gotten much better because of it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very cool. I just want to say real quick. Oh, wrong camera. Hey, TW Cannon just joined the stream. You just missed it. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I put my little bit out there, and I put out there what you and Jack GPT shared with me about what happened in that server. And I want you to know that everybody here appreciates you, supports you, and we're glad to
Yes,
see that you and Jack
thank you.
GPT get
Yeah,
your
big
name
props,
cleared.
big props.
Big props to you.
Yeah.
Big props to you.
Absolutely.
You both
Yeah,
deserve
shows
it.
a lot of integrity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it
No
does.
doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Thank
great-
you for looking out for our community.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a big piece.
where would
you know?
where would any of us be right now except somewhere else if it wasn't for this community, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know Rebel because of this community. I came to know you because of this community. Yeah, I see it break down so many different barriers, and it was just a godsend that this honestly came out when COVID even happened. You know, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure Facebook had to have seen a surge in virtual reality headsets when COVID happened. But I did want to real quick just kind of ask you, like, what was the biggest motivation for you, Graybeard, that you wanted to do this for the community? I mean, you could have gone on your separate way. You could have found people to squad up with. Why did you take the time out of your busy everyday life as a grown ass graybeard man to do this?
I mean, I like I said,
Right.
I met a lot of good people, and I genuinely like most people. I mean, as long as you're not an asshat, I'm
Mm-hmm.
good, right?
Right.
And it takes all kinds, and just giving back a little bit, right?
Right.
If you give back, it's going to come around, and I can't get better without better people. So
Mm-hmm.
also, I play a lot. I mean, a little bit of it is
I have
definitely
noticed
selfish.
that. I have noticed that. But I think that's a good thing. And speaking of, I'm going to kind of put you on the spot here. Well, I kind of warned you about this too. I want to bring up to everybody else, not only has he made this squad server, but there was a recent charity event that did not have enough people involved. And so Graybeard took it upon himself to
Oh my
pay
gosh.
anybody's entrance fee for the charity event so it would go on. Tell us about that.
That was amazing.
Yeah, tell us
Yeah,
about
well,
that.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't everybody, but there wasn't enough for a full lobby, and I said that I would anybody that registered that wanted to play, I would pay their entrance fee so that we could have one full lobby.
That is awesome.
Great. That's
That is
all-
awesome.
That's all I heard about for days. I never told you that. I swear to you, I probably heard from 30 people about what you did, and to me, it was heartwarming because our entire community, it was the St. Jude's tournament event that they did, and it was amazing. Thank you, because that's,
Well,
you didn't have to do that at all, and you did.
I didn't, but it was I mean, it's really a good charity. It's one that I personally I won't get into the personal reasons in depth, but my wife and I we lost some babies. We lost twins a few years back, and so the kids. I mean, the kids. It kills me inside. So when I heard about it, I was like, oh, that's great, and I had forgotten about it. And then I saw somebody's post like, it's tonight, don't forget to register. So I jumped in the Discord and asked, how many were registered, and they just didn't have enough for a full lobby. And I'm like, that can't happen. We have to make this work.
Yeah.
And the person that was putting it on, Joe Scopes, I didn't even realize is a kid.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
thought
Wow.
I thought he was an adult. I didn't know any
Wow.
better because I
That's
don't
huge.
know. I don't know him.
No, that's why he
Yeah,
needed to
yeah,
help,
really.
and Punky helped him out, and it was
Punky,
crazy
yeah.
how it all played out, and yeah, that was so neat. So
Yeah,
I
it
really,
was great. And
Joe,
I've
if you're watching, Joe, do it again, because we will make sure
Right.
that we fill the lobbies So
Absolutely.
do it again. We're ready to go again.
And
Yeah.
I will
Yep.
extend, and I'm sure Rebel will be right here with me. Joe, if you want to do it again, we'll get you on this show. I'm small Joe Bag of Donuts, but whatever we can do to get you out in front of people, we'll have you on here
Yes.
and we'll make that happen. We'll get people to pledge. And speaking of people that are watching the stream right now, everybody, the Dr. Pink Ponage is watching. What is up, Pink, my friend? Pink
what's
says,
up,
hey.
Pink?
Pink says, hey, Graybeard, and he gave you a little a heart in the chat. Basically,
Pink's a good
The
dude.
beard.
sympathizing with you about your personal story, which I appreciate you sharing. I know that's not an easy thing to do. Rebel, do you have any questions real quick? And I just want to say, it is Thursday night, and there might be some kind of like weird political debate happening on TV, and there's comp going on right now, but there is 20 people in the stream watching this awesome show
Let's
about our
go.
awesome community. That is awesome.
What the
And-
hell?
Thank you,
Everybody,
guys.
thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, so there's another piece that I absolutely love about the server that you put together, and it's all of the Discord channels for all of the different clans that we have that we know of, right? And
Right.
that
Right, yeah.
to me is amazing because what you're doing is you're going, hey, I'm not only promoting come in and find people, like-minded people, but hey, also here's all of the clans that we know of and their Discord channels so that you can go and see if you want to be a part of a clan, this is where you can go to do it. So
Yeah,
how's
I-
that going?
I
I
thought-
mean, do you
Oh, I've had a lot of people, and when you're in the Discord servers, you can see the people that join. And after I set that up, I saw tons of people from Squad Connect jumping in different clans. I
That is
thought
so
that it
cool.
was I thought that it was a good addition because it gives the people that are in my server more people to reach out to, because it's certainly not everyone wants to join Squad Connect, right? Not everyone's going to
Right.
be in there.
What do you mean
I
they
get
don't want to
that.
join Squad Connect? What the hell
They
is wrong
should.
with you people?
They should.
Absolutely.
course you
They
should.
should. But I get it. I mean, not everything is for everybody, right?
Right,
And it takes all kinds, and each clan is going to have different personalities, and you'll go into one server and you'll talk to people and meet people that you're going to either squad up with or play against or be in comp with. It just makes sense. And then you
Right.
find the one that's going to mesh for you. You take your time and do it right. I think that's important. And
Yeah.
it promotes the game. It makes everything, come together. So
That's very,
Oh,
very,
yeah.
that's very, very awesome. And just to answer your question, Legends, I see you out there. Legend says, is Reality Bites the software to cheat, or is that what the show is called? Oh, it's what the show's called. It's what the show's called, Legends. You are so funny. You are so funny.
That's the name of our show, of me and Zork's show. It's
Yes.
amazing. Reality Bites.
Yes,
Came up with it.
Yeah, we went over this, and there is some Reality Bite shows out there over different stuff, but I am slowly putting up our episodes, and this one, of course, will go up probably tomorrow now that I've got it set up. But it is Reality Bites, a VR podcast. So definitely you can watch that. You can listen to that on Spotify, and you can even watch this video. That will also go up on Spotify. But back to our guest. If you're following along in the chat, I just put up the Squad Connect link again. And what are some of the other things that you are seeing with people joining now that you're only 2 months in and already almost 200 members, like you said? What are some of the other things you're seeing?
I mean, whoa. You're
told you.
He just pulled a
I
rebel.
know.
He just pulled a
Oh
rebel.
my God. That's
I
my
did.
Zork
Okay.
But you know
He
what?
just pulled a
hands
rebel.
in my seat.
That's right.
It didn't
Right.
take me 20 minutes to get sat though this time.
You know what? Don't talk to me about how long it takes me to sit down, okay?
I mean, for
Yeah,
me,
you all
the
don't see
biggest thing
that.
with the server,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll talk
The-
about
the
how
biggest thing for
delinquent
the-
my show co-host is in a minute. Yes. Yes, the biggest thing that you see about the show. Yes, please.
about the server is
Yeah, about the server, sorry.
is just the friendships that you make, right? I mean,
Oh yeah.
I really it's interesting, right? It's a game,
Yeah.
number one. I mean, you can't go into it thinking it's anything other than what it is. It's a game, but it's one that brings a lot of people that enjoy the game, that have fun playing the game, but there's definitely this community about it, and you get to meet people from all over the world, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
Yeah.
what I love about it. It doesn't get any better than that.
yeah, it's
I mean,
It
it's
doesn't.
literally the game, and I always say this, and I know it probably drives somebody out there nuts, but gaming has become the gateway to the global community. We're talking about what is a better equalizer for someone that has a physical disability that might not be able to walk, let alone climb or fly or whatever it might be. You can do that in VR. You can meet somebody from a different lifestyle than that you have in VR. People can come to understand each other from different walks of life, whether that's social, economical, cultural, language barriers. Those are
Yeah.
being broke. If anybody out there, by the way, can speak fluent Japanese and English, I want to get Cherry and Moto on this show. I think
That
that
would
would
be
be
awesome.
killer.
Oh
I
my
think
God,
that would be killer to
amazing.
have them on here. I'm big fans of what they do. I'm big fans of, like I just competed earlier this week with some people from Sweden. Satan Goss from Brazil. I competed against a Brazilian team in C-class duos. There are people from all over the world, and that is the amazing thing that we're seeing happen. I think that's an amazing
Yeah.
thing. Rebel, you got something?
Absolutely.
Real quick, I just want to say, what is up, Dutch Blondie? What is going on? What is up, Mama Bear?
Hey.
Mama Bear said, me and
That's
Hi
my
Rebel,
chick.
me and Bash are watching you, so thank
That's
you for
my
tuning in.
grandbaby.
That's your grandbaby. All right.
That's my grandbaby. My daughter, my grandbaby.
Dutch Blondie, I always like watching your TikToks and things. And speaking of, I'll share your TikTok too while we're at it, while we're talking. Rebel, I'm going to turn it
Yeah.
over to you while I do that real quick. You and Graybeard can have a discussion.
So I want to know, do you actually have a gray beard? And is it as long?
Oh!
Listen, is it as long as the picture for your avatar? Like, because that
So-
guy has a long gray beard, bro.
I do have a gray beard. I've only shaved my face, I think maybe maybe three times since I was like 17.
Wow.
Really?
I had a goatee. I had a goatee for a long time, but then many years ago, because I am an old man at this point, I started growing a beard, and it got very gray, and now it is mostly gray. I'm in a professional career, so I keep it trim for the most part, but every now and then I grow it out, and it gets long. My wife doesn't love it, but I do.
You know what? It's all right. Just,
You heard it here
you ever
first,
braid it,
folks.
look like a Viking?
You heard it here first. You never know what you're going to
I look
hear.
like a Viking.
You never know what you're going to find out or hear on Reality Bites. And now we know the backstory on Graybeard's beard. Let's go.
Yeah. My name used to be Gray Bearded Lumberjack because I live in Maine.
Oh, nice. I'm so
Right,
jealous.
so-
I'm so jealous.
So very, very flannel.
See, I think when I first met
community.
you, that's what your name was. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it
but
was.
it's just so long, right? It's just so long.
Right. Yeah.
That's what she said. But
Oh,
I wasn't gonna go there, Greg. Okay. I was trying to be good. Oh my god.
Oh my God! No.
That's funny.
that's funny.
So, what are you looking for, like in the future, for your squatness? I mean, I know
Yeah,
that
so-
between us, I know I push a lot of people back over to you where I'm going, hey, go make sure you sign up for this, get into the Squad Connects and use it. And there's a ton of people that we do scrim clubs with that are already in there. So what are we looking
selfish
at for
plug.
the future?
Let's go. Sorry, had to add it in.
I think
I got to do something with all these sound effects I
like
have. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I would like to see more people join, obviously, because you've got 24 hours in a day. It's worldwide. So when I'm sleeping, the guys over in the UK are up, and and when they're sleeping, I'm up, right? So I get to play with them, but it's usually like midday for me, and it's nighttime for them, and it's only for a short period of time. It would be nice to have enough people that no matter when you're playing, you're going to find somebody. That would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
I've started doing a little bit of training. So I did some training with Scanter, and I've done some training with Professor Pink. Both amazing, and it's helping me tremendously. And I would like to do more of that with people from Squad Connect. I'm chatting with somebody else that runs the server right now about some possible collaborations to get more people, more training available to them, and we'll see. The clans links, I plan on adding the competition links to all of the different competition leagues so that people can jump in there, because you can't just search it. It's impossible to just search. There's no easy way to find those servers. It's just
you have to know somebody who knows somebody to get you into it. Yeah.
And you have to know you sort of have to know about it, right? Like if you don't know what you don't know what you don't know. So I can't be like, hey, invite me to XYZ server if I don't know about XYZ server. So I think just a list of the competition servers would be good too. Get more people into comp. It's fun.
I think that's an awesome idea. And real quick, I have to say, Dutch Blondie said Graybeard is the GOAT. He is an awesome squad mate. So I'll give it up to that. I did play some Phoenix with him one day with Shiny Bear. It was a good time. Also, Bugatti, my little brother from another mother, is in the chat. Bugatti is adamant that, can you tell Rebel I say hi? So, all right, there you go, Bugatti. Hi. Wave hi to Bugatti.
Listen. Hi, Bugatti. I took his little butt out with my 2-star P90. We're not going to talk about how he 1v3'd my squad, but I did take him out the game before.
Nice.
2-star P90 with his DT, so I felt very proud of myself.
Good for you. Good for you. Everybody joining us in the chat. Believe it or not, we are almost at 8:45. We're going to go till probably 9 at the latest, just to respect everybody's time. Oh, Crazy Idiot is in here on the first time chat. And Crazy Idiot said, Crazy Idiot said, Rebel, remember when I killed you with a sword last scrim?
Oh, we're not going to talk about that. That never happened. You don't have video proof. You don't have video evidence. I don't know what you're talking about.
Cyberblade's good, but a good frag kill is the best.
Oh, yeah.
It's my fave.
It is very satisfying.
Well, then you need to go watch my latest TikTok, because in my latest TikTok, my frag killed 2 of the 3 on the squad. So it was amazing. It was an amazing shot. One. Yeah.
Yeah, Bugatti is saying fun times in Scrims Club. I love that league. It's one of my favorites. Crazy Idiot said, check out your TikTok. I'll pull that up here in a second. And I can do that while you two answer a question from me. And I kind of warned you of this one, Graybeard. And of course, if anybody has any question in the chat, please get it up before 9 o'clock so we can get it in there. We appreciate you being here. We love all of you, of course. But I asked you and kind of gave you a heads up what is something that you're looking forward to, Graybeard, in VR? Whether that's a game, technology, uh, uh, anything happening in VR. What are you excited about?
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, I'm a big tech nerd. So anything techie. I mean, new headsets coming out. Rest assured, I'm going to be there with it on release day. So, which is interesting. I mean, I'll tell you a quick story. I'm not a gamer. I never did any PC games. No Xbox, no PlayStation, none of that.
What? Oh my
I have not
goodness.
played any games since the original Nintendo.
Oh wow!
I got my headset. I got my headset to work out with, and somebody said you got to check out this game. And I'd done like Beat Saber and Pistol Whip and a couple other games. And they said you got to check out Population One. I started playing it January 8th. I've played it every single day, I think, except maybe one or two since January 8th.
Oh wow!
It's
That
like
is amazing. Yeah.
For
Yep.
me, it's that much fun. And Phoenix has been. I mean, I love it. I think it's a great.
Hot drop and die, baby.
It's
Hot
great.
drop and die and redeploy. Let's freaking go. That's, Yep.
Hey, now that is
I
some
actually
fun
prefer
stuff.
Hot drop and kill, but yeah.
Well, you know what?
Right.
Look, sometimes you die, sometimes you kill. It's okay. I start with hot drop and die because then if I kill somebody, I feel super successful. So, you know?
I will say, and I've said it before on the show, the thing that I love about Phoenix is it's just nonstop action, right? Am I right, everybody? It is
Oh, yeah.
nonstop action and it keeps you in there because if your squad, your squad can go out so fast in evolving or classic maps. And at least in Phoenix, the action goes for a little longer. It's great for comp. It helps you warm up for comp, I think. And I just enjoy
yeah.
it. So, Rebel, tell us what you are looking forward to in VR.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so every Wednesday night, I have a golf group that we play walkabout mini golf with. And we've done this for years and years, right? And so we always get together at 4:30. So anyways, this last Wednesday, we just played the revamped Cherry Blossom because they revamped the old Cherry Blossom course that was one of the original courses of walkabout mini golf.
Yeah, I want to see that.
So, oh my God, it is amazing. They have gongs in there and bells that you can touch and they like ding and stuff. It is so much fun. It's so lame, but it's so much
Rebel
fun.
really loves to
Okay,
touch stuff that
so-
goes ding. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I love to touch things. I don't know what to say. Okay, so they are coming out with a Wallace and Gromit course, which I don't know, Giz, which is like one of my
I'm pulling
oldest,
up the
bestest
graphics
friends.
now. There you go. They're up.
So Wallace and Gromit is a claymation animation from like forever ago, and they're doing
Yeah.
a course with them. They're also going to be doing a Fraggle Rock course. They're going to be doing
Yeah.
a Dark Crystal
That's
course.
cool.
They're going to be doing an
That's
Elvis
cool.
Presley course. Like, I am so excited about these courses that they're going to be bringing out because I think out of every game on VR that I have played, that number one game for me is Walkabout Mini Golf. It's just
haven't
not a
even
game
played
that I
that.
can play every single day. So like
Right,
Population 1 is a game that I can play every single day, but Walkabout Mini Golf, the graphics are hands down amazing. The functionality of the game and the physics of the game and how they do it is I'm beyond par of any other VR game that they have out there. And so
And so
If
for
you don't have
any of you
Walkabout Mini
devs
Golf,
out there from Crazy
get it.
Coconut that have designed this game, if you are watching,
Mighty Coconut.
Mighty Coconut, we want you on the show. We want you to come on the
Yes.
show and tell us about mini golf. We'd love to have you on. This is your chance at
Absolutely.
big stardom. Big stardom right here. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Mighty Coconut, which is the developing company for Walkabout Mini Golf since the beginning. Like it's just such a fantastic game. So if you don't have it, I recommend to get it. if you ever want to play, let me know, because I'll come play with you, because it is very fun. I am not a good golfer. I'm telling you this right now. I'm not very great, but it's a really fun game to play. So
I own it.
Yeah.
I might have to take you up on it. I'll get my Tiger Woods on.
Oh, it's so much fun, Gray. It is so much fun.
I want to play. Let's do that. Let's set that up sometime in the future.
We should
I definitely want to do
We should
that.
set it up. Yes, absolutely.
I definitely want to set that
Fly
up.
around
That would be
is so
killer.
much fun. So much fun.
So I always talk about the miracles and the beauties of VR, and I love what is happening in VR. And I kind of talked about something that they did that was shown in VR at the South by Southwest in Austin, where they were designing an experience for people with ADHD, or for people that either have to treat or have somebody in their life with ADHD. It was an experience that you could have in VR where you got to experience what it was like for someone with ADHD. Now, for this week, something that I'm looking forward to where I live in Kentucky, there is the University of Louisville has developed a VR experience that they are using to treat people with eating disorders. Now, the one disorder that they do bring up, and I want to make sure that I get this right. Hold on one quick second. Let me see if I can bring this up on my thing, because I want to make sure I talk about this. So I did not know this, and I don't know if you all knew this either, but every 52 minutes, someone will die of an eating disorder in the U.S., but treatments lacking for this disorder are falling behind, and they have developed something in VR that allows people to see themselves with weight on them. It helps them get over this phobia if they have anorexia or bulimia, where they can get over that. I think they're talking about people figuring out a way to treat people that I have been guilty of stress eating, that overeat. Like, they are finding ways to use VR in amazing ways, just like I know they will when it comes to learning. Like, we all know there are people that learn better by reading than they do visually. There are people that learn better by listening to a lecture than they do by writing and taking notes. And there are people that learn by doing or experiencing, and we're going to see that happen with VR. There's a lot of talk about maybe what Meta should do is that we have all of these Quest 1s that are now pretty much almost obsolete. And it won't be long, maybe a couple of years, that the Quest 2 will be obsolete, because, they will just keep upping the firmware and such. But it would be great if Meta could take those and get a buyback program, a trade-in program with people, and give those to Meta, and they could repurpose those for learning experiences for people in our public schools, or people that are schooling at home, for children that might not have access to the kind of education that they could get from a private school. All of these things are possible. I'm excited about VR, and that's what I'm excited about. And to swag away from that, about what Bugatti keeps asking, because Bugatti is excited to ask this question. Bugatti wants to know, what is your favorite gun in Pop 1?
Gray, you answer first.
Grayberg. Yeah, go ahead.
Mine? So strangely enough, unlike most people, I don't really have a favorite. I've been playing with literally every single gun, as much as I can, just to learn them, because I'm so new. I mean, lately I've been picking up the SPR, the one nobody likes. I think a lot more people are starting to use it. It hits hard. I think it's a great gun. I mean, it's a great shotgun. 108 headshots. I mean, left and right yesterday.
I'm just kidding.
And also the MK. I mean, for an assault weapon, that's my go-to, is the MK.
No doubt about it. The MK slaps. What about you, Rebel?
Okay, so Bugatti knows, and he hates it. M60. M60 is my favorite gun. It's
and
the best crowd control that you could ever have. And I can move teams where I want them to go. I can break down walls. However, an M60 isn't successful in Phoenix, because one, you don't have the amount of builds in Phoenix, so you're not necessarily needing an M60 there. But yeah, M60 is my favorite.
Also,
But
there's a lot more hardcover.
yeah, tons more hardcover. But my loadout is usually M60, Seiko, and a P90. Those are my three. And then if I want to be hella disrespectful, then I'll pick up a PX4. And a Cyberblade.
Nice.
Being killed by a Cyberblade or a PX4 is pretty gangster. So
It is pretty gangster. I would say for me, still, I love the P90 up close. It's still just my favorite cheese shredder. I will say that I'm getting better with the AK. That will be my mid-range for sure. And of course, I still love the op for long range. But I do love me. I agree with you. There's nothing more satisfying than either cooking a bunch of people camping somewhere with a zone grenade or just getting that toss right. Just that elegant toss of underneath their backside and hearing them blow up and getting that little bing from the score. I absolutely love that. Boots. Boots is in the chat. What is up, Boots? Good to see you here.
Hi, Boots.
Bugatti says that gun is trash. Trunk says...
Yep.
Trunk says, Gray is new to the community. Love the guy. Super sweet. And I just met him. That is awesome. That is awesome. Trunks, go back. Well, I know you've been following in that chat or anybody in the chat. Go back and look. I have put the Discord link up to Squad Connect for everybody to get on there. You don't have to be affiliated with a clan. A lot of people on there aren't. A lot of people on there are. Everybody gets together and plays, and that's the beauty of it. Do not find yourself stuck in rando hell. Boot says, Graybeard and Rebel are awesome. Love them. Aww. And as an afterthought, she says, and you, Zork, of course. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel so much better about myself. Thank you. Thank you for the charity. I appreciate that. Well, in all seriousness, we are right almost on 9 o'clock. I just sincerely want to say, Graybeard, I have appreciated you being on here. I appreciate what you do for the community, not just with Squad Connect, what you've done for, paying for some of those entry fees for that charity. That is awesome. I appreciate you sharing your story with us. I think that's very cool. And I cannot wait to see where Pop 1 takes us. And I can't wait for us to even play together again sometime.
Right on, right on. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Graybeard. I absolutely love being around you and with you, your energy and, your compassion for everything, from the kids to us grown adults that were not so grown.
We're talking about you.
I love squatting up with you and I love playing with you. So
awesome.
And keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to add, Graybeard, or we're going to get out of here?
No, I'm good. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys showing up.
Awesome.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. We love you.
Yep, we love you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Trunks, Boots.
Next Thursday, who do we got?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, wait a minute. Not next Thursday, because next Thursday is 4th of July. But next Wednesday, my friends, we're going to have a hilarious content creator on here, unless he's forgotten and he's traveling somewhere, but I'm going to talk to him soon right after this show. We're going to have Jansen Fox on here. That's right. Oh, Jansen Fox is an absolute treat. If you do not know him, he's a content creator. He travels all around the United States for work. He just got back maybe a month or so ago from a big content creator / gaming conference in Dallas. Yeah, convention. Huge convention down there. He is funny. He plays Pop 1 with a baby tied to his chest like it's breastfeeding. Sometimes he might be dressed up in a banana suit. He plays Contractor Showdown. Oh, and I think we should mention too that your Squad Connect is not just for Pop 1. There's Ghost of Tabor. There's a Contractor Showdown. What else is on there? I'm drawing a blank, but there's a few other ones on there.
Yeah, really, it's community driven. So I mean, if anybody wants a game on there and wants to bring more people in and connect for a specific game, we'll add it. But I want to give a shout out to MJO1. He and I worked on just a small bot that will do contractor showdown friend codes. So
Oh, nice.
in the Discord, you can actually put your friend code in there, just like you can with StatBot for Pop One, and you can squad up with people and find their friend codes to add them.
Awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, and I do have to say that I'm Joe is another awesome person in the community. And I was talking to him yesterday
Amazing.
because, as you all know, the StatBot thing was broke for a while. It's a big thing for tracking people's stats. It's also a thing for shoutcasters that shoutcast for competition. But I'm Joe has committed, everybody. You're hearing it here. And I told him I was going to hold him to it. He said once the dust settles with everything, with all the updates on Pop One, he will come on the show. That is awesome.
He's great.
There we go.
He is awesome.
Absolutely.
I mean, we couldn't do before what I'm Joe has done. We're talking hours, 2 hours at least to do competition, because everybody would have to rattle off their kills, their damage, their placement after every round in comp, and those would have to be manually put into a spreadsheet. And occasionally they still do, because the bot or whatever, there's internet problems. We still have those problems. But if it wasn't for I'm Joe, that 1 hour comp that we now all enjoy, and we can even track our stats if you're a Patreon on some league servers, or if you're in other league servers where they give those out. All of that is because of I'm Joe. I'm so excited that he worked with you on that. Booch just said that she also plays those 2 Graybeard. Boots, if you're not in Squad Connect server, look at that Discord link and go there. All right, everybody, we love you. Thank you for tuning in. 20 people on a Thursday night, now 17.
Love it.
This is awesome. Awesome. Oh, Pink says reporting wasn't that bad, but the bot spoils us. It was funny to flex on everyone else in the lobby when reporting scores. Oh, I think he's calling some shit out right there. Oh, I see you, my friend. I see you. All right, everybody. We love you.
All right.
Everybody, Graybeard,
Good night.
Squad
Thank you.
Connect is here.
Good night.
Look on Discord and see it. Rebel Latour, my co-host. This is Reality Bites. We love you, everybody. Take care. Be good to each other. Kill each other with kindness. Talk smack, but do it in a good way. Talk to you soon. Hello, my fellow friends.